Hey, what's up? It's your boy DJ. You know what it is right now. I'm just chilling with the process. We about to get this photo shoot in.
What's up, y'all? How you doing? How you guys doing?
Yeah, man. We just doing big things. You know what it is, man.
Follow Joanne and BDK the process on Instagram.
There it is, man. There it is. All right. We about to get it in. I'll see you. I appreciate
What's up,
you, man.
You good?
Yeah, man. I'm good. I'm good. How you living?
I'm good. What you doing out here?
Well, I'm just here to be a part of the shoot with you, man.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about it. But why? You suck.
Oh, well, you know, I just think maybe they thought I was, you know, as good as you.
You know what? I like you, but I don't think you're on my level yet. You got a long way to go.
Well, you know, I don't make the calls. I mean, they just brought me over here because, you know, they want, you know, young cats together. You know, we got to stick together, baby. That's what it is.
I don't think so. No,
Yeah.
man. I'm not. I don't know. Why would they want me on the cover with you? I mean, when they look at me, do we look like we can be next to each other? You know what? Don't even say a word. I'm out.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Chicago Bulls. And guys, for the Bulls, they must be satisfied with the way things have gone for them over the first few months. They've played with confidence and composure and have won more than their share of games. So often we talk about players we'll get to see on the floor, but Shaq, you had a chance to speak with a player in tonight's game. You met up with DJ recently. Anything you want to share?
Ernie, I was so impressed. This guy has the temperament that all greats of the NBA have. He loves basketball and he loves music. So do I. We talked about it for hours.
Wait, you were with DJ for hours?
I sure was.
And you ain't called me?
Hey, do you realize that with this last flight, I've flown almost 100,000 miles? I'm gonna be platinum soon.
Do you realize that we fly charter? You don't get points for that, boo-boo. How are you even calculating that?
Man.
You a special one, man. Tracks, baby. Fire, man.
Appreciate it. What's up, Rook?
Hey, look, I heard you got invited to MJ's golf tournament.
Of course I did. Come on.
Of course
man.
you did, and I would like to be your guest. Your +1.
+1 where?
+1 at the album release party.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He lying. You know what he asking. He asking you about the MJ tournament.
It might have slipped out, but that
really?
wasn't my main, like...
You still over here begging people?
I'm not begging the man. I'm just asking for a
Hey,
little
but
bit
speaking
more.
of that MJ tournament, baby, you remember that?
Hey,
that after party
crazy.
last year with the zip lining?
Crazy.
I thought you was gonna drown, though, B.
Hold on.
You told me you could swim.
Remember that? You go?
Every year.
And you heard me asking people and you didn't hook it up for your boy?
Yeah, I heard you asking, but you ain't, you haven't paved your way yet.
Dirty.
It take work to be able to get to this type of
I've been
event.
putting in
See,
work.
he
You can
think
ask
it's all
Sean.
easy. He think it's easy.
You can ask Sean.
that
I've been
rookie
carrying it
stuff.
too.
Nah, that's that rookie stuff, man.
We are live in Portland as the Trailblazers are about to go into this interconference contest. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And, of course, DJ Augustine. Big day for him playing with his new Trailblazer teammates for the first time.
You know, I'm excited and somewhat anxious to see how this team is going to evolve since the trade was made. I mean, he is a guy that could end up being a key player for them as we get ready to hit that stretch run.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Hello, Kevin. Well, Blazers head...
And as always, thanks, DA. That kind of unpredictability helps in some settings, can cause many matchup problems for the D. Now about halfway through the season, Brent, some teams looking great, but we still have a long way to go. We're talking about an 82-game schedule that is meant to put teams and players really to a full test.
Yeah, it's really something. I oftentimes find myself, Kevin, looking back after 14 years of playing at a team's schedule for an upcoming season, and I scratch my head and I go, wow, I used to do that? I mean, that's not easy to do.
It's very difficult. I agree. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Chicago right now, Mirotic is out there with Valentine. Then it's Payne. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's DJ in at the 5 down low. And it's Payne in the corner. The dish to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
Well, I love it when DJ plays with rhythm. That's the way he gets it done. And this time all the way up for the jam.
Lillard. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. There's a good screen. Off target from outside. So it's Chicago now. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
Well, it led to a big scoring effort, taking advantage of every weakness. So any possession the defense wasn't aggressive on, they were on the offensive end.
And here's Payne following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. Mirotic's shot is off.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
Now, here's Lillard. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Payne, covered by Lillard. Goes back up and sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Good focus from DJ. Clear contact on the shot, but he just stays with it, finishes, and now has a chance for the and one.
Bulls shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw good, DJ. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brent, when you take a look at the Blazers roster, what's the next move they need to make to take that step up?
Well, they need a third scorer, and if Nurkic happens to be that guy, and that scoring happens to be coming from the block, it can open some things up for their offensive schemes that end up benefiting everybody on the roster.
Here's Payne after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. Great D that time from Nurkic. McCollum kicks to Lillard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And one of the most dangerous shooters in the league, Damian Lillard, only needs a sliver of daylight break to get that baby off.
Yeah, I mean, he'll brush off the comparisons to Steph Curry, but he presents some of the same problems for the defense. Deep range, a quick release, and just one of the nastiest step-back jumpers in the game.
Wade misses. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. McCollum dishes to Harkless. Back to McCollum. Passes to Vonleh. High post, Nurkic. 5 on the clock. There's the pick. Three-pointer, Lillard. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
These guys are like dentists right now. 4 out of 5 recommending a made shot. They're in a great groove.
Now here's Payne, guarded closely. Wade kicks to DJ. They need this. And DJ throws it down.
That's a very alert play. DJ getting position inside, knowing he has a chance to get some easy points if he collects the offensive rebound.
Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Clippers. Screen by Nurkic. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's DJ with the rebound. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Payne. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And nicely done. Running the floor well, then attacking the rim.
The exclamation point in transition with the high percentage finish.
Screen by Nurkic. Rebound by the Bulls. DJ's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mirotic, the pass to Payne. Back to Mirotic. Bulls moving the ball around. Nurkic with the steal. McCollum against Wade. McCollum dishes to Lillard. Here's Nurkic. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. He's got 6.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Yeah, he's certainly able to shoot over the top of people. High percentage look right there from the mid-range.
An almost entirely new group here. Bulls trail by 10. DJ Augustine out there with CJ McCollum. Then it's Archie Goodwin. Then there's Vonleh. And it's Collins in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Bucks put on a show. He had 41 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
Wells' shot is good.
DJ deserves an assist on that bucket for the solid screen that he put up. Shot's not nearly as easy if he's not there to shield off the defender.
And Terry Stotts, now in his 6th season as head coach in Portland. Talk about the job, Brent, he's done with the Blazers.
Well, again, Kevin, his connection to Damian Lillard as the player that they thought was going to carry the franchise forward, especially after the departure of LaMarcus Aldridge. I think that's one of the key components of the Blazers and where they want to go. I think Terry can share the vision of the front office and the vision for any given team with Damian Lillard. And then he goes out there and tries to carry out some of the things that he hears from him.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard. Got a hand on it.
That block right there, all about persistence. DJ staying with his man and playing terrific high-energy D.
Wayne Wade's checked in for Justin Holiday. McCollum against Wade. Down low. DJ kicks to Wells. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, it's like the defense has a bunch of matchbooks in their hands right now, playing with fire. They were fortunate that somehow he misfired on that one.
Here's Lillard. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Lillard's got the lead up to 12 now for Portland.
Just have to believe that Lillard keeps working on being a better finisher. First couple years, a bit of a weakness. Now, definitely a strength.
And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play. It's going to be Wade shooting. It's on Damian Lillard.
And you look at all the accomplishments, all the great moments from Wade's career. No doubt he is going to the Hall as soon as he's eligible. One of the greatest two guards to ever play.
Now, here's Goodwin. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Valentine passes to DJ, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. C.J. McCollum third. And, of course, DJ.
These two guys are really enjoying themselves right now. It's been a scoring spree for both.
Now, here's DJ. He's got 7. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. And it's shocking when you look at the numbers that Wade has had over the years. He never won an MVP award. Certainly, Greg played like an MVP in some of his seasons.
But the rest of the accolades are there for D. Wade. All the trips to the All-Star game, the first team, all defense, the all-NBA teams. But most important to him and his legacy are the 3 NBA titles.
And stolen by Valentine. It's 2-on-1. Over Goodwin, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Valentine. And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Lillard hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Lillard's got 9.
There's the improving mid-range game of Lillard. Just another way he can beat you.
Wells dishes to DJ. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. McCollum kicks to Lillard. The pass to Vonleh. He feeds it to Goodwin. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Nurkic. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Trailblazers.
And it's been pretty even between the bigs and smalls here. With the game still in question, we'll see which of these guys can take another step to take over the game.
And Portland making a change here. Harkless has checked in. Then for the Bulls, Parsons comes in for Mirotic. And it's Payne in for Wells. Now here's DJ. He has 7. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, confidence in the mid-range, which is going to make him impossible to defend.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to really good clock management, and you want to maximize each of your possessions.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Bulls trail by 9. They set the pick. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Payne kicks to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
Valentine. No good there. And so it's Portland bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Another quick start here in this first half. What has been the key the last few games?
Oh, DA, you know, my teammates have done a great job of getting me in a rhythm early on in the game. If I get a few touches early on, you know, I feel more engaged, and it builds from there. I mean, this whole team does a great job of believing in one another and setting each other up for success.
Well, so far so good tonight. Thanks. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after him. The second half just about to get going here. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Yeah,
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
So for Chicago right now, Valentine out there with Mirotic. Then it's DJ. Then it's Payne. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. Hey, Brent, it's been said before that champions have no offseason. Thinking about that, what's your take on the balance between resting your body after a long year versus really pushing the strength and conditioning that could take you to another level the next year?
Well, I could throw it back at you, Kevin, and ask you about as you get older and your body changes, you have to do different things, right?
And more, yeah.
Right. So in your younger years, if you don't make the playoffs or you're in the playoffs, maybe to take 1 month off and get right back into the gym, your body's ready to do that and in tune. Take a player that's 10 years down the road, there's no reason for you to push your body. You can be a little more specialized and be a little more efficient in terms of what you do in the off season to get ready for what a training camp represents and then, of course, the upcoming season.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, the Portland Trail Blazers are developing a great chemistry for a young team. Damian Lillard takes the team to San Diego every September for bonding purposes, and he told me how much we like each other, how much time we spend around each other. That shows you a team that is really together. It is a unit. We have each other's back. Kevin?
And it's critical to establish camaraderie early on. Thank you, D.A. Sounds like Lillard has this team headed in the right direction. Now here's McCollum. He has 5. Nurkic in the post. Great D that time from DJ.
That's a great effort on defense. He definitely rushed his shot a little bit down low.
Now here's Payne, covered by Lillard. Payne passes to DJ. Nurkic with the block.
Is this basketball or volleyball? Nurkic with the spike.
Here's Harkless, and the layup falls. Harkless has got his second basket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Chicago calls timeout.
Well, this is a fresh start for the big guy.
Chicago trailing here. Wells kicks to Payne. Down low, Chandler with the steal. And now Portland on the break. Here's McCollum. Cranes the jumper to finish the break. McCollum's got 7.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Nurkic, the 16th pick in the 2014 draft. Remember, a logjam at that center position once Jokic emerged as their star player.
Got to give Neil O'Shea some credit recognizing that in Denver between Nurkic and Jokic, they could get one of those big guys, and because of their logjam, O'Shea was able to pluck away Nurkic, who was unhappy with his playing time. Portland could make a nice home for him.
The shot by Wells, no good.
Yeah, the defense cannot afford to be that lazy. You got to be up on the shooters at all times, especially at the mid-range.
And Augustine kicks to McCollum. Wells with the steal. And now Wells pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the dunk by Wells.
And Wells covers a lot of ground quickly. Phenomenal at running in transition and then capitalizing with ease.
Here's McCollum. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
I don't have any problem with the jump shots we're taking, but we can be more aggressive going to the basket and then getting that same shot. I'd rather get it in the paint once in a while and then kick it out, and then we'll have more rhythm to it, all right?
And some good points by Coach Terry Stotts. They're getting shots, but it wouldn't hurt them to play a little inside out, at least a little bit of it.
And, you know, I like that coach is making suggestions rather than demands. It empowers the players, and they have to learn how to make their own choices on the floor.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. We've got Jusuf Nurkic. McCollum is out there with Van. Then there's DJ Augustine, and it's Lillard in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Mirotic's shot is off. Portland leading by 6. Lillard on top. Now the feed to McCollum, and stolen by Payne. At the elbow, it's DJ. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Those points a product of some nice work inside from DJ. Doesn't have much space at all, but finds a way to avoid the block and still make the hoop.
Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Nurkic a screen on Wade. Augustine dishes to McCollum. Conley setting the pick for McCollum. Three-pointer, Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Just one of those unbelievable nights from Lillard, although I'm starting to believe loves to put the team on his back offensively.
They set the screen. Off the pick. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Portland leading by 6. Here's McCollum. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The drive by Wade. Pass to Mirotic. Here's the 3. Traps in the tray.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And Augustine kicks to Lillard. Feeds to Vonleh. Screen by Nurkic. Vonleh with it. Mirotic is there. Vonleh, the pass to Augustine. Portland keeping it alive. A new 24. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Wade. He can't get that one to fall. Now Portland takes it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Augustine dishes to Nurkic, and stolen by DJ. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Another miss by Wade.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Here's Payne. There's the screen. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Augustine. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
Here's Wade after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Wade.
Are you surprised that Dwayne Wade is going to score that far in the paint? I'm not.
They set the screen. McCollum kicks to Harkless. 5 on the clock. Some solid defense from DJ.
Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Launches a 3, and again it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's a pretty release on the shot by McCollum. Just one of the reasons why he's become so confident from behind the arc.
Bulls trail by 10. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Another shot, and DJ with a layup. DJ's got 9 points here in the second half.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Well, we saw this same kind of attack in the last game. Ferocious effort in back-to-back outings.
Yeah, good job with the anticipation, and then the quick hands results in points off the break.
Now, sometimes you calculate the risks, and he did it there, but couldn't have turned out any better.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and it's good for 2.
And with time becoming a factor, that may do it, guys.
Well, leads are not given. They are earned. Playing with desire and attention to detail all night.
Here's Wade. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. Free throw good, DJ.
He's such a dedicated player. DJ is willing to do whatever it takes to make himself and his teammates better. Plus, he gives you some great playlists.
And Portland with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier, and now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Really increasing the amount of times he goes to the free throw line, just learning and assimilating. McCollum is so much more comfortable with the ball now. And those attempts right now at the charity stripe are helping them pull away.
DJ sets the screen for Wade. Shoots over Nurkic. Another miss by Wade. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
McCollum with the ball. And so it's Portland winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of in terms of finishing out and executing that game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Hey, learn from it, bro. This that just happened out there will make you a better player. Trust me.
Appreciate you, man.
It'll be all right.